Collective, you have an infinite amount of potential. But just because you can see the potential doesn't mean that other people will be able to see it in themselves, will be able to see it too. So, your ability to connect with your emotions and to go deep within yourself and, extract that pearl and co create with the universe and bring it into life and to manifest it is a threat to other people. Okay, the fact that you can do that really disturbs other people's soul. Their spirit is irritated by this. This is what spirit wants you to know. This is the message that they have for you, collective. We have the moon. As soon as I said, you see how I said extract the pearl, okay? Go into your subconscious mind. Go within your feelings. Extract the pearl. Then come out of your shell and manifest the, and put the, pour those feelings into whatever it is that you're manifesting. Not many people can do that. And I feel like you can't teach someone how to do this. It's either they got it in them already and they're going to feel that soul activation and move. And it'll just be like confirmations of what they already know. But it seems like you're working with a level of consciousness that they only believe is possible if you say so. Okay? Because they can't feel what's coming. They can't sense what's coming. They aren't intuitive. They don't know what lies beneath the surface. They only know it because you said it. And so they wait around for it to happen. But they're not applying themselves. They're not putting forth the effort. They're just relying on you to interpret, relying on you to connect with spirit and regurgitate. They're not using their instincts. They're not passing the test. They're cheating. And so the universe is pretty much saying, whatever collective you are called to, they are cheating. They are not trusting their intuition. They are waiting for you to expose everything to them. Tell them everything about their lover. Tell me what's going on with my lover. When am I going to get my person? They have none of the changes that they're supposed to make. None of the work that they're supposed to be doing on themselves. They haven't done it. They haven't done the work. All right, collective. Let's see what's going on. Tap in. For those that are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. TT here, your friendly psychic medium. We're going to tap into the collective energy and see what the fuck is going on here. Whew. This is a journey, okay? Many have been called, but few are being chosen. And the reason why few are being chosen is because they aren't choosing to take the next step. They aren't choosing to go to the next level. They aren't choosing to take a risk. They aren't choosing to do the work. Okay, they may have had the spark. They may have heard the call, but it's like idle time here. You keep having to remind them of their potential, remind them of who they are, tell them of what they're capable of, because they can't. It's like they lose that spark so fast. That light dims so fast. They forget, and it's like, oh yeah, I am an important person. Oh yeah, I am. They like to sit around and listen to you tell them how important they are. They like to sit around and hear you confirm to them about their own ego. Got no motion, ain't shit going on. They just like to sit around. It's become equivalent to sitting on the corner doing nothing with a group of people. If no work is getting done, if no choices are being made, the wheel isn't turning, so you become stagnant and stuck. And people begin to sit around and wait for you to you out here, what they call it, you out here jump starting engines. You keep jump starting engines, but the car keeps turning off, which means whatever they need to do to tune up, whatever spark plugs need to be changed, whatever consciousness they need to be working on, whatever rewiring, conditioning needs to be changed around, they aren't doing it. They don't even know where to begin. They're not even investing in themselves to ask those type of critical questions. They don't even know how to begin to ask critical questions. Okay. And then they go to their friends and they gossip and they laugh and they kiki about how, how they snagged them a big fish, or how they caught them a, like, I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to do no work, and I got me a provider. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to do nothing, and I got someone to fall in love with me. They out here literally using mystics collective to pretend to be a high value person. They dress the part, they look the part, they pretend to be, and then they laugh about how, oh, I didn't have to do no damn work on myself. I didn't have to wait around for it. I just had to look the part. Okay. So there's something here about false potential and real potential. So whatever type of illusion these lovers were under, they're waking up from that spell. And so a lot of people that were in these relationships, and they finessed their way into those connections. They are at home right now, waking up from those spells. Like, how the fuck did I even look past what you really are? How did I even see potential in you? How did we get here? Okay, you need to know that, because someone, like, there's a lover of yours that is cutting someone off of their assets. It's like, I'm cutting you out. I'm cutting you off. You're not going to benefit off of me anymore. You aren't the boss of me. I want collective. So you are the real potential. You are the infinite potential of the universe. And it is your job to be a guardian of that subconscious realm where nobody can backdoor you and trick you ever again. Even if they have tricked you before, they won't be able to co-create with you through the universe. All right, you're not settling for a false lover or a false soulmate. And the only way these karmics even know what's right in front of them is because you tell them so. That's the crazy part. Spirit is saying, this is why we keep it sacred. Because karmics are literally coming to y'all, coming to you mystics, and trying to figure out how to get access. How to pretend like they are actually, like they have the ability to co-create with the universe. And so they have to listen and sit there with their fucking pens and paper. And they have learned how to cheat. Okay, how to steal answers off your tests. Ten of Wands. And then you keep going, and then they do absolutely no work, and then you go out there into the desert. Okay, make that sacrifice, do all the hard work, be responsible, and then after you spend time at that burning bush, you come back down just to find the same motherfuckers sitting there with their laziness, doing nothing. Like, okay, what you got for me today? What wisdom did you acquire today? And it's like, I don't have to subscribe. I don't have to support. I don't have to do anything, because I don't even believe in what you believe in. But the fact that they're coming to your well, okay, and they are witnessing this being offered to you, they keep swooping in like, oh, thank you, I'll take that, because I have collective too busy going up a mountain, okay, doing their sacraments, devoting themselves to their journey. I have them doing all that hard work. So when they're done, I just sit around and, as a karmic, they just sit around and listen to you come back down off of that mountain and tell them what to do. And so they're waiting for you to tell them what's coming and what to do next. They like easy peasy. And then they have the audacity to get mad when you bring it back in the form of water. When you bring it back in a form that they can't comprehend. Okay, the karmics can't comprehend. They feel blocked out from that water because you're speaking in a language that they can't understand. It's like, what? What does that mean? Explain that to me. I don't know what that fucking means. The only way you'll ever know what that means is if you go on a journey. You have to go on a pilgrimage. You have to climb that mountain to become the goat. Knight of Swords. So this is when they get all spicy and they get all irritated and they want to be all condescending and say crazy shit to you in your comments and lash out on you and blame you and stuff like that for their mental state. Because they feel like you're supposed to be some type of magical well that just grants wishes. And if your God is really real or your spirits are really real, I shouldn't have to do shit for this. This should be just made. It should be like lemonade made in the shade for me. Okay. Yeah. So collective, these people that were stealing from you, they're about to be at your feet. They're about to be out your feet, sitting at your feet and watching you shine and feeling as if they can't read between the lines. It's like, why won't the karmics are about to feel like, why won't you tell me what to expect? Why won't you tell me what to do? Why won't you hold my hand? Why won't you enable me? And it's like, you're just saying, it's right there. Can't you see it? And they're like, see what? Where? What? It's like, well, if you don't see it, I can't make it appear for you. If you can't see it yourself, if your third eye can't see it, if you can't feel it, you won't know. If you're not connected to your heart chakra, you won't know. So they're all like, they are pissed off. The karmics are pissed off because they feel like they're about to miss out on an opportunity, or like they already missed out on it because you didn't tell them. Like, you didn't tell them when it was coming. You weren't in place for something. That's how someone feels. Like, you weren't in place for something. You were supposed to validate them. You were supposed to make them feel like they had nothing to worry about. And you didn't do that. And so the karmics did not see what was right in front of them the whole time. So these karmics feel like you're punishing them for... These karmics feel like you're punishing them for not being generous with the Six of Pentacles. It's like they were learning from you and then they weren't generous. They feel like this is all because they haven't been generous. This is why they were missing out on their opportunities, and there's why something has changed up or something has switched up for them. It's like you're giving to someone else and you're not giving to them anymore, and they feel like they've lost it. You could be giving to another collective. You could be doing something completely different that you're not doing anymore. And it's like the same people that were there expecting this, like expecting you to do it, expecting you to always be there. You're not there anymore. The commitment's in reverse. You're not committed to anyone that does not honor the sacred, of your, the sanctity or the sanctuary that you have, the safe space that you created. And so I'm picking up on like mixed emotions with the Two of Pentacles. Some people feel like, you know what, I should just block you, delete you because you're irritating me, you're taunting me. And then there's others that feel like, there's other karmic souls that feel like maybe if they stick around, they give a little here, give a little there, you will start to change. They can shift the energy. But this is about waiting. Okay, these are the same people that are waiting. Fake love. Waiting to backstab you. Waiting to betray you. It's like after they get what they want from you, then they're going to punish you for making them wait or making them have to do right by you. And you're not making them do anything. I feel like spirit is pretty much saying they can't know what's happening behind the scenes. Only you will. They are cut. They're like, the karmics are blocked out. So I see someone coming to your place of business to play in your face and then pretend like they're not playing in your face. Okay. And juggling in between two different, like if you have two different platforms, two businesses, this is someone that wants to know where you go frequently so they can play in your face in more than one way. Okay. Someone here feels Ten of Swords. They feel vexed. Three of Pentacles. Okay, and they don't want you to receive the recognition or the recognition or the support that you deserve. And it's because you won't give access or the blueprint to a karmic group of people, a karmic soul, a karmic group of souls. And they're like, well, that's all I came to you for. So if you're not going to help me get what I want, then what the fuck am I supporting you for? What the fuck am I watching you for? I don't need to. So some of them know that they're karmic and some of them are delusional. They don't think that they're karmic. Anywho, these are all the messages that I have for you, collective. Until next time.